Warning, archers. We're minutes away from jumping into the Loki system. This is enemy-controlled territory, so we're expecting a toasty warm reception at best, and a flaming hot one at worst. Alpha Flight will be Stingray, Sandman, Ninja, and Assassin. You'll launch from the Hermes the moment she secures from jump stations. The rest of the archers, as well as every other squadron on board, will have fighters prepped as well. We will be deployed depending on the tactical situation. The Jim Bowie and John Paul Jones will be jumping in as well, but the rest of the battle group will hang back in Blackmain to take part in something else that the skipper has cooked up. Alpha, once the immediate area is secure, you will proceed to Nav 1 and Nav 2, clearing a path for the Hermes. Enemy patrol ships and sensor buoys are primary targets. The Jim Bowie will be jamming both nav points, so the cats won't be able to get a message off or get a fix on our forces. But the greatest danger to this operation is a fighter identifying us and escaping. Once this sweep is complete, you'll rendezvous with the Hermes near one of the system's asteroid belts at Nav 3. From there, you'll escort the Hermes into the asteroid field to an appropriate hiding spot. Only when the Hermes is secure can we begin the recon operation. Questions? Dismissed.
Okay, looks like we're getting on the offensive a lot last. Makes a nice change from all those defensive missions and falling back. I suppose that last just some of it Proxima, that was sort of like a bit of a mixed bag, although probably still contested, but with the Dreadnought in that system, I suppose Kilrathi didn't get completely their own way, but yeah, this is going to be an offensive one. This. Hopefully I'll go shooting out the fight there.
As expected, a welcome committee. Alpha Wing, you have clearance to launch.
Having initiated. Communication blackout successful. Corvette is making a run for it. Stop it before it leaves the jamming field.
All batteries, lock on that ticket ship and open fire.
Definitely a target which is turret mines took quite a few bits. I don't think that was much in way of firepower, especially not this angle.
Jump point secure. Jim Bowie, were any Kilrathi notified to our presence?
Negative. The cats were unable to penetrate the jamming field.
Understood. We are proceeding with our mission. Alpha Wing, proceed to Nav-1 and start your sweep.
Proceed to next waypoint.
Multiple fighter contacts. All fighters break and attack. You will have to fight this battle, scum. Oh, I'll be damned. That wasn't pretty.
Every type of Kilrathi fighter array.
That was Sierra Hotel!
Area secure.
Proceed to next waypoint.
More fighters. Looks like they're escorting a couple of transports as well. I wonder what they're hauling. Who knows? Let's make sure they don't get to their destination.
Break right! Bandit behind you! man. Intel will want to get their hands on these scans.
Thought there'd be a bonus. Bonus, something like that. Objective. There's a slight hint there about wonder what's in it. I thought it's moving close, scan and take a look.
to next waypoint.
Hermes, Archer Alpha reporting in. On station at Nav 3.
Roger, Alpha. Everything's going according to plan. We're proceeding toward the asteroid field. The clutter from the asteroid should help mask our radar signature. We should be ready for Phase 2. Jim Bowie, are you in position?
We've reached our station.
Proceed with the next phase. Inform the rest of the battle group.
Roger that. Activating jump probe. Probe has entered the Black Main jump point. Confed warships jumping in. IFF is consistent with the Olympia, Fletcher, and Bentley. We have ceased jamming and the new arrivals are pinging the system at maximum output. The cats definitely see them now.
Are the cats taking the bait?
This is as close to a kick me sign as our ships can get. Stand by. The cats are taking the bait. We're now detecting vector changes of at least 4 vessels in the system. They're converging on our ships.
I take it the cats don't know about the Hermes.
Negative. They're making no indication that they're aware a carrier has infiltrated the system.
It appears we have the enemy ships hook and line. Captain says it's time to drop the sinker. Foxtrot, Gulf, you are cleared for launch. Light up that billboard.
Roger that.
Confirmed. Longbow 902 under power. Hermes and John Paul Jones proceeding into asteroid field. Alpha Wing, maintain close escort and destroy any indigenous objects.
Indigenous objects?
You know, asteroids.
Alpha Wing,
That's all
our
that's
sensors
true.
are picking up enemy fighters and bombers inside the asteroid field.
Got it. All fighters engage those bombers. Oh, and try not to run into any asteroids, guys.
I'm wishing I hadn't used up all my missiles on those transports, though. Serves me right for being cocky. Oh well. And all the fighters come charged bombs. Where the hell do they come from, anyway? Just happen to have been flying around just where the Hermes turned up. That would be very bad luck. just barely scratched. Looking good.
Helm is reporting all stop. We're powering down engines and all non-essential systems. Setting passive radar and detection systems array to maximum range and sensitivity.
Hermes, the remainder of our battle group is playing chicken with the attacking vessels. Your fighters and bombers should enter the fray in the
Roger, Jet Bowie. We have them on our scopes. You can now proceed with our main objective.
Understood, Hermes. Entering communications blackout.
Archer Alpha. Archer Bravo is cycling up to relieve you of cap duty. You are cleared to land.
Excellent work, Alpha Flight. Recon missions are right in the Arrow's sweet spot, aren't they? Their low RCS is better than all the armor in the world on these clandestine operations. We just received word that our forces slipped in behind the distracted cats and decimated the enemy force, taking out 3 corvettes and a destroyer. Our escorts are en route to rendezvous with the Hermes now. We don't want to stay in Loki any longer than we need to, so expect a lot of sorties in a very short amount of time. Being one of the Arrow squads on board, we're going to get most of the work. Dismissed.
Well, as one of the first offensive missions, I think that went pretty well. Of course, they won't all go like that. It's off to a good start, I think. Anyway, if anyone's still watching at this point, and big thanks to you, and see you in the next one.